Hello everyone, my name is Jeevan. Hope you are doing well. In this video, I'm going to explain how we can set up a practice lab on VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a virtual environment for home user. That's free software that we can anyone can download from the internet and can create a virtual practice lab environment on your personal computer. So let's get started. I will walk you through the three important things in this video: how we can download the VirtualBox and the installation of the VirtualBox, and as well as the how we can download the OS images for the VirtualBox. And then I will also explain what is the minimum required setting on the VirtualBox application and how to create a instance into the VirtualBox and spin up the instance. So to download the VirtualBox, simply go into the virtualbox.org.com website. Under the download section, you can just find the recent package available based on the host machine that you have. In my case, I got a Windows laptop, installed laptop, so I will download the Windows host platform package. So if you once that is downloaded, we can just simply install it. The installation is similar like how we install any application into the computer. So once we install the VirtualBox in it, so we'll see the VirtualBox application like this. The console will look like this. So in this console, we have couple of uh, tools that and the basic settings we can configure. So before configuring the basic setting and tools set into this VirtualBox, I would I would also like to show you how we can get the images for the VirtualBox. For example, we wants to install any any anything. For example, for the Linux server, we want to install or a Windows application server or Kali Linux or any virtual environment, we need to have the image for uh, that application or a operating system we want to install. So for instance, I wanna have some Linux application instance running into it. So there is a one website I found came across while I was trying to install and set up the virtual environment for me. So I thought this may be helpful for everyone. So this is uh, freely available images you could find for the VMware as well as for the virtual boxes into uh, this section. So in my case, I wanna uh, install the VirtualBox images. So I will select this one, and here you can find the variant of the image that you want for. So here is a list of available options, the variant of Linux images available. So you can simply download it and install into your virtual box. So once you download the instance, now I'll walk you through what are the minimum basic required configuration we need to do into the virtual box to start things working. So in this application, there is tool set. Under the tool set, we need to configure the preferences with some of the value. The important things you can configure whatever you want for custom level, but I just want to show you what is the minimum thing we need to configure to get things going further. So under the general setting, we can configure uh, the default folder where we kept the virtual images. So in this location, I selected to keep the virtual images that I have downloaded from the website. So uh, I put every virtual images in this folder. So this is the very important configuration we need to define as a default folder. And further, if you want, you can configure the input options. For example, you want to define some shortcuts to run your into the virtual box, so you can define add your one, or there are existing shortcuts to run things here as well. And you can define the update settings or daily, weekly, or whatever you want, and the language preferences as well as the display or whatever additional configuration you want to set. However, the general default folder defining is the minimum configuration that we need to set, so that will be useful while we'll be creating the instance into the VirtualBox. Apart from that, I will then walk you through the settings here, the specific machine settings. So you can have the similar sort of, let's say you want to disable the audio or enable audio, network card attachment, the serial port. So whatever you want, you can configure those additional settings per virtual instance as well. So now just click on new and give it a name. And here you'll see the default folder where you have image kept in. So you can select that uh, the folder that you have where you have kept the images, and then you can select the OS type, what OS type you are going to install into that virtual instance, and and as well as the version, the what version you are going to install. So in my case, the other 64-bit for the Kali Linux that I'm going to install. Then we can define here the memory size. For example, I want to give 4 GB RAM allocation for this instance. So then I can define the hard disk type. I want to create a virtual hard disk for, separate for now, or don't want to add any hard disk, or use the existing virtual hard disk for that particular uh, variant of the image that I'm going to create in here. Then click on create. It will show you the instance in this area. So once you create it, so it will be in a shutdown mode, so you'll have to start it. So you could just simply start instant and it will pop up into your screen. So this is the basic minimum configuration required to do into the VirtualBox to create any instance. And now I have also shown you how we can create the new instance and attach the image and spin it up. So that's it in this video. In next video, I will be creating instance. The instance I have already created for the Kali Linux, and the next video I will walk you through the how to start things into the Kali Linux. I will walk you through the available tools and as well as the basic Linux command that are required to get things going into the Kali Linux. Hope this video has been informative to you. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.